The mission of the Community Foundation in Santa Cruz County is to inspire philanthropy and accomplish great things. The Rydell Arts Fellowship is an important part of our mission. Roy and Frances Rydell cared deeply about the arts, and especially about artists, and they left their estate to the Community Foundation in hopes that we could use the funds from their estate to foster a creative arts community now and in the future.
The fellowship opportunity really embraces a wide variety of artists, which very much make up the fabric of our greater community.
It's a real gathering of people who work across so many different modes, from bookworks to ceramics to painting and photography, video and film work.
Santa Cruz County is really unique, I think, on the national landscape, just in terms of the concentration of artists and creatives. I think what's unique about not only our museum, but our partnership with the Community Foundation is that it is so deeply supported. So that creativity and that sense of creation is so valued in this community.
We're very proud that the Rydell Fellowship exhibit happens here at the Museum of Art and History in Santa Cruz County. It gives our local artists a chance to exhibit in their hometown.
As the fire happened and I was looking outside, I just picked up more of the orange yarns and put them in because that's what I was seeing. And that's when it really came to me how our blue skies were disappearing into this orange haze.
Like, in order to achieve this red, this was a cadmium yellow, then it was an orange, like an orange red, and then it was an alizarin crimson on top of it. So if I was to if I could take this painting and pull out all the layers, I mean, it's maybe 30 layers of paint.
And then I use also walkie-talkies as part of the way that I make sound. So in the sound world that's in the museum piece, you will hear these kind of clicks and pops and then kind of breath and things like that. I make those using walkie-talkies. I do a sort of performative mode with those and then run them through different electronics.
I made these with abaca fiber, and they're dyed with gold and silver pigment to kind of reference the original joss papers or traditional joss papers. As they include, I embedded dried anchovies and seaweed and incense paper, and so if you stand close to them, you'll get a whiff of the fish.
Early in this process, we decided to bring in jurors from other parts of the country, people with incredible eyes towards current relevance of the arts, towards trends, understanding galleries and museums across the country. They come in every other year to select the fellows from artistic portfolios that are submitted by artists who have been nominated by prior fellows, by curators locally and in the Bay Area region.
I was pretty shocked when I found out. Yeah, I didn't expect to get it. I had never gotten an award like that, even close, to support my art. So it was a really big deal.
It's huge. It's certainly in the tapestry world. Well, in the tapestry world, there's a struggle to have tapestry recognized as an art form. And that's why in my reception speech, I thank the jurors for recognizing it as an art form. And it's my understanding that I'm the first weaver who has been awarded a Rydell.
This is a very competitive process, a very coveted process to receive $20,000 to pursue your art.
I know that there's funding available to people who live in the Bay Area based on which county they're in or which area they're in, which municipality, that is not available to us in Santa Cruz. And so the Rydell is kind of special because it's specifically for Santa Cruz.
There's no other unrestricted arts fellowship in our region, so this is an essential part of keeping Santa Cruz County a place where artists can thrive.
The award amount is sort of on par with some national awards or some very competitive awards in the arts. It's kind of a big deal that Santa Cruz has this kind of support.
What's really unique about this fellowship opportunity is that the funds are pretty much unrestricted.
No strings attached. It just says, here is a fellowship for you as an artist. We trust you. Do what you need to do.
They're really there to serve and support the artist in whichever way is most meaningful to that artist. And some artists actually go out and use that money and build a studio.
I'm sitting in a studio that I was able to build with the award that I received. And this is an extremely special place to me that I spend every day, 7 days a week, spend almost my life in here. And I was able to produce so much art in this space.
So the funds kind of let me take a step back from teaching that year and focus on making my work, which is a big deal. Teaching takes a lot of creative energy. And so being able to take a step back from teaching and just put that creative energy back into my work was really a huge thing for my practice.
The Rydell definitely made it possible to see this Atacama project as a 10-year project and not a 5-year project. So it absolutely made that planning possible.
We're so proud that we're in our 18th year of giving these Rydell Fellowships. We've awarded 36 artists $20,000 fellowships. The Rydells were very forward-thinking and visionary, knowing that artists would need to be nurtured for generations to come. They endowed their estate with us, which means that we have a permanent resource to support the creative arts in this community.
So much of being an artist is trying to find ways to just do your work. Being able to facilitate that, I'm really grateful for.
Anytime you're able to garner resources that allow you to keep going, I mean, that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.